come on, come on.
That is my password.
Try the one with the capital letter and the little squiggle.
They are all the one with the capital letter and the little squiggle. I've just been locked out of my own toaster.
Maybe don't put a password on the toaster, Roger.
Who even invented this? Who decided every single thing in my life needs a secret word?
Passwords feel like a modern headache, something the internet invented to ruin your morning. They're not. Their story runs back thousands of years, and it begins somewhere brutal. The first password ever used got 42,000 people killed. Not leaked, not hacked, killed. And the tragic part? It was a single word, and they died because they said it slightly wrong. So how did we get from a word that could end your life to password 123? Rewind about 3,000 years to the Book of Judges. Two peoples, the Gileadites and the Ephraimites, have just fought a war. The Gileadites won, and now the losing side is trying to slip home by crossing a river. The problem? Everyone looks the same. Same clothes, same faces, same beards, no ID to check. So the Gileadites invent a genius filter. They stop every person at the crossing and ask them to say one word: shibboleth. It means ear of grain, completely harmless. But here's the trick. The Ephraimite accent physically couldn't make the sh sound. They'd say sibboleth. One missing consonant, and that was the end of them. 42,000 people failed that pronunciation test. And that is the whole idea of a password, in one brutal sentence. A secret that proves you're one of us, not who you are, just that you belong. Hold on to that, because 3,000 years later, we're still doing the exact same thing. The Romans turned it into a system. The historian Polybius describes how the Roman army handed out a nightly watchword, not shouted, but carved onto a little wooden tile called a tessera. Every night, a fresh word passed tile by tile down the whole camp and back, so the commander knew every unit had it. Show up at the gate without tonight's word? You're an intruder. That's right. The Romans invented the expiring, nightly rotated password 2,000 years ago. And yes, it annoyed people even then. Fast forward past centuries of secret knocks and spy countersigns to 1920s America. Alcohol is illegal, so drinking goes underground into hidden bars called speakeasies. To get in, you lean toward a slot in the door and murmur the password of the night. Same ancient idea, a spoken secret that says, "I'm one of us." And notice, for 3,000 years, the password lived entirely in your mouth. You said it out loud, to another human being. That all changes in 1961, in a basement at MIT. There's a room-sized computer running something called the Compatible Time-Sharing System, CTSS. It's revolutionary because for the first time, many people can share one computer, each with their own private files. But that's exactly the problem. How does the machine keep your files private from the person in the next chair? A researcher named Fernando Corbato has an idea so simple it's almost lazy. Give everyone a secret word. Type it in, the machine checks it, you're in. That's it. That's the first computer password. And Corbato is now literally called the father of the computer password. He later admitted he thought of it as a rudimentary fix, a quick lock on a drawer, nothing fancy. He had no idea he'd just invented the thing that would one day make 1 billion people click "Forgot password?" at 2 in the morning. And here's the catch. CTSS stored all of those passwords in one file, as plain, readable text. Just a list. Names next to words, which was perfectly fine as long as nobody ever looked at it. Somebody looked at it. 1962. Barely a year after the password is born, another MIT researcher, Alan Scher, has a very relatable problem. He's allowed only 4 hours of computer time a week, and it is not enough. So he finds a loophole. He slips in a punch card that quietly tells the machine to print out the master password file, the entire list, everyone's secret. And it works. He walks away with a printout of every password on the system. Then, because he's a professional, he passes the list around to spread the blame. Think about that timeline. The first password and the first person to steal a password were basically born within a year of each other. 25 years later, Schur finally confessed. The first hack in history was a guy who just wanted more screen time. Honestly, timeless. But it exposed a fatal flaw. If the secret words are just sitting there in a readable list, one leak and everything is gone. So in 1979, two engineers, Robert Morris and Ken Thompson, published the fix that still protects your accounts today, and it's genuinely beautiful. Instead of storing your actual password, the computer runs it through a one-way math blender called a hash. Here's what that means. Imagine you throw strawberries and bananas into a blender and make a smoothie. Easy. Now, unblend it. Turn the smoothie back into whole fruit. You can't. That's a hash. The computer blends your password into a scrambled mess, throws away the original, and stores only the smoothie. When you log in, it blends whatever you typed and checks. Same smoothie? You're in. So even if a hacker steals the entire file, all they get is a fridge full of smoothies, and no recipe to reverse them. There was just one more weakness. If two people picked the same password, they'd make the same smoothie, and you could spot it. So they added salt. Before blending, the computer tosses in a random pinch of extra characters, unique to you. Now your password and my identical password blend into two completely different smoothies. Same fruit, different pinch, unrecognizable results. Hashing and salting. 1979, and still the backbone of every login you use today. So the technology got brilliant. The humans did not keep up. Because here's what nobody planned for. You were supposed to have one password, then you had 10, then 50, then 147, for everything from your bank to the app that turns on your porch light. And faced with memorizing 147 unique secrets, humanity collectively said, nah. Every single year, the most common passwords leak, and it's the same hall of shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Password, QWERTY. We built an unblendable, salted, mathematically gorgeous fortress, and then guarded the door with the lock equivalent of a wet paper towel. And it gets worse because we reuse them. One website gets breached, and that same password now unlocks your email, your bank, your everything. The secret that was supposed to prove you belong suddenly proves it to everyone. So the industry started stacking on defenses. Two-factor authentication, a second code sent to your phone, like a bouncer who checks your ID, and then has a second bouncer check it again. Password managers, one strong master key that remembers all the others, so you don't have to. Fingerprints, face scans, every one of them patching the same crack. The password all by itself just isn't enough anymore. Which brings us to right now, where the tech world is quietly trying to kill the password off entirely. The replacement is called a passkey. Here's the magic. Instead of a secret word you know and type, which can be phished, guessed, or stolen off a leaked list, your device holds a secret key that never leaves it. You unlock it with your face or your thumb, the website sends a puzzle only your key can solve, and you're in. Nothing to remember, nothing to type, nothing for a hacker to steal. And notice what just happened. The password came full circle. 3,000 years ago it was, "Can your mouth make this sound?" Today it's, "Can your thumb touch this glass?" It went right back to being about you. And it's catching on fast. Apple, Google, and Microsoft are all racing to make the password extinct. But let me leave you with a warning about the world we're building. A programmer named Stephen Thomas was once paid 7,000 Bitcoin, worth today somewhere around $450 million. He sealed it inside an encrypted hard drive and lost the password. The drive gives you 10 guesses. After the 10th wrong one, it erases itself forever. Stephen has used 8. He has 2 guesses left standing between him and nearly $500 million. So the drive just sits in a vault, and he doesn't dare touch it. That's the password, in one lifetime. It began as a word that could kill you. It became a word that can bury a fortune and take the secret to the grave.
Okay, new password. 16 characters, symbols, capital letters. Nobody on Earth will ever guess it.
Good. What is it?
I already forgot.
You made it our anniversary, didn't you?
What is our anniversary?
And that's why he's locked out of the toaster.
Like and subscribe, everybody.